Alright, so we start today's vlog at the Panda Breeding Center. We've got a lot to learn about the giant panda, which I think is a symbol of China itself. But first things first, I think we're gonna look at a couple of baby pandas that are indoors behind glass. Let's go. Oh, they're wrestling. They're playing with each other. Now, unfortunately, it's pouring rain today. So we're doing the best we can. Because honestly, seeing the giant pandas was one of the highlights I had been looking forward to most. So the rain is not gonna get me down. I've got good spirits despite my wet socks. Oh, check it out. A panda out here in the rain. Now this guy is 23 years old and he's itching his butt on a tree right now. But he's 23, which means he's actually a grandfather. And he's only 23 because he lives in captivity here. In the wild, they wouldn't live that long, so he's got a pretty good life here, roaming around the beautiful countryside with tourists taking photos of him. That 23-year-old grandfather. Good for him. Oh, there he goes like a dog, shaking the water off.
Wow.
Yeah. I think that's one of the reasons that pandas are so friendly looking, because they're not gonna eat you. They eat bamboo.
That's right.
To be fair, they're technically omnivores. That you do eat some meat, like sometimes, but it's like 95% bamboo in their diet.
Bamboo.
So they're not a threat to you.
Yeah.
They look like a stuffed animal. Even in real life, they look like a cuddly, fuzzy toy.
Yeah.
You can see him sitting like that. Look at him sitting. That looks like me in a lazy boy recliner with a bag of potato chips, right? Leaning back, munching with the crumbs down his chest. Now, the proper name of this animal is actually the giant panda. And I gotta be honest, I thought it was bigger. I don't know why. In my head, the panda was the size of a grizzly bear or something huge. But it turns out they're small and cute and cuddly, and I'm enjoying learning lots about them. In fact, we've also learned that pandas have 6 fingers on each hand. I didn't know that. They basically have 5 fingers and a thumb. So 6 digits on each hand. This is exciting.
Oh, look at the pandas. Look at pandas over there, Jean. Over there.
Oh, check it out. Couple of pandas sleeping in a treehouse.
The pandas love the rain. It looks like the mama is being lazy there, but actually the mom does a lot for the first 40 days of the baby's life, because they get pregnant for 4 to 5 months instead of 9 months like humans. So once the baby is born, the cub is very little. It's so tiny that the mom has to protect the baby for 40 days straight and does nothing else.
Wow.
Nothing else. So the mom doesn't even eat
For 40 days.
for 40 days. Only drink a little bit of water.
Wow. Give
Yeah.
birth and then 40 days fasting.
Just fasting and just protect the baby. Just for the baby. We'll do anything for our babies. Humans and animals. We're all the same. Right now, this is her time to take a break.
It really seems like Jean is more talkative at the pandas than anywhere else.
Yeah. She
It
loves.
seems to be the best thing she's seen in so many countries of travel. Because she's got energy and she's just constantly talking. She loves the pandas. Okay, now we know. Jean's favorite animal? Panda. And so there are something like 2,600 pandas alive on Earth. And naturally they're native to China and native to right here in Chengdu. Now, what China does is they send pandas to other countries as a gift, so they can put it in their zoo or something. But the rule is, if that panda in another country gives birth, they've got to send the baby back to China. So China is leading the way on raising pandas and increasing population, but also sending out gifts, because the panda is like an international symbol of cuteness.
Yeah,
Everyone
so cute.
thinks of a panda, goes, oh, the panda, you know?
They are cute.
So it's nice to see. Let's see, bye. So just like that, we're back in the big bus and we're about to get some lunch. High five. High 10. High 10. Hi, Ten. Hi, Ten.
And look at this, they got bamboo. I'm gonna eat just like the pandas.
I guess that it's the same area, like carcass for the purpose.
Crunchy and good. Very good.
All right, so welcome to the world's biggest Lazy Susan. There's so much food here that the plates are stacked on top of each other. There's 2 or 3 dishes stacked high.
Right.
And there's a motor inside where the thing is constantly swirling. So it's kind of nice. You can just keep eating and look up and something new, and then keep eating, oh, something new, and keep eating and something new. And so the one thing I've never seen before is this, which is a bit difficult to make.
This is duck. I think this is Beijing style, Steve, not Nanjing style.
Okay,
Beijing has a wrap.
I didn't know that. So this is the paper. This is what you eat. Got it. So then what you put is the duck, which you're gonna dip in sauce.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. He stopped the Lazy Susan for me. I couldn't do it in time. My friend stopped the swirl. And then you put some veg, right? And then what's this one? Sugar?
Sugar, yes.
Put it inside?
No.
No.
Just
No.
take the sugar with the skin of duck. So,
Oh, the sugar not for here.
yes, it's definitely not in there.
I didn't think so. Okay. So like this.
Okay.
And then you make a little
Little wrap.
burrito or something here.
And
It's actually so good. The sauce is amazing. I think even if you just go like this, you just take one and dip.
yeah, it's so good. The skin is crispy too.
The duck is perfect.
Yeah.
I'll say this. That's the best duck I ever had.
Oh my god.
That's the
This
best duck
is-
I ever had. We've had it 3 or 4 times in China.
Yeah.
This one here with the sauce, the wrap is okay, but even just for me, meat and sauce.
Actually, everything is so good here. Look at this.
All right, so I am officially mad scientist. Got my white rain jacket, green umbrella, baby with the hat on, and I'm feeding her. This is the most things I've done at once in my life. And believe it or not, our next tourist attraction is an irrigation system, which sounds a lot like we came all the way to China to see a sewer, but I believe it's a 2,000-year-old dam, and I believe it's a 5A star scenic area. If you guys remember, the Hanging Village was 4 A's.
Oh.
So it's 1 more A than that, which is unbelievable.
Wow.
So don't let the irrigation system fool you. I think it's going to be a very good tourist attraction.
All right.
Let's go. All right. So first time walking into a movie, which is pretty cool. They got the movie on 4 sides of us,
Yeah.
including beneath us. Now what we learned is this is a 2,300-year-old irrigation network, not a dam per se. Somehow in 300 BC, they filled bamboo baskets with stones and were able to split this river in 2, 3, 4, 5 parts. Because flooding was happening every year, and they were so smart to figure out the depth and the width of what each branch should be, and they totally stopped the flooding as well as made this place a land of abundance. So it's kind of amazing because they figured out about when the river bends, you should have a little small one there to get rid of the silt, because they really controlled the depth and width of each river, which would naturally change over time. But somehow, 2,300 years ago, they figured all this stuff out, and it's the same rivers we're looking at now. This is the exact same irrigation system that is still effective 2 millenniums later. Kind of amazing. I wish it wasn't raining because the drone here would be wicked.
Wow.
But I think it's no drones because it's pouring out there.
Yeah.
But I still think we can enjoy some more beauty. Let's go. Better yet, I'll show you guys the real thing. Because all of this land here you see is like an island in the middle of the river. This is what they built back in the day. To be clear, it's brand new now with concrete and buildings on it. It's all modern. But back then, they put bamboo baskets and rocks, like I told you, and they diverted the river into 2. So on the close side you see here This is a narrow river that's very deep. On the far side, it's a wide river that's very shallow. So when the water wants to go fast, this river here would be full of water, and the other one would be almost empty. And when the water wants to go slow, it would fill up the other river, and this one would be empty.
Wow.
So in wet season, it wouldn't be so wet, and in dry season, it wouldn't be so dry. I don't know if this is interesting on video, but for me, this is amazing. Because 2,300 years ago is a long time, and you have to do this at exactly the right location. You got to start to divert the water so that it wants to go that way and not just flow back into itself and go back to one big river that floods everything. So it's really brilliant idea that the guy pulled off. He had to cross mountains and climb rivers and traverse the land and figure out the exact spot to do this. And he did it right because it's still here today. It's really special.
Yeah.
It's maybe not the most cinematic experience. The rain has stopped. Maybe I'll get the drone up. But the information we're learning is really amazing. 2,300 years ago.
Impressive.
The idea is you could build a big dam back then, but that was very brutal and very like final, like a butcher, chop. Where they wanted to do it in a way that was more natural, almost like Tai Chi, some kind of, you know, Chinese feng shui almost, you know?
Right.
So they wanted to just divert it and let it flow naturally as it sort of finds its own path and solve the problem in a more natural way. Very good stuff.
So smart.
And I think the rain is drying up, so let's hopefully pick up the momentum here. Pick up the happiness, you know? Anyway, let's go. And so, yet again, far too much food for 6 very good-looking people to try and eat. Now, if you can believe it, everything here is from Sichuan. So this is a very locally inspired cuisine. This is something new. This is a bun, right? Oh, look, it's a hollow bun.
It's hollow.
And I'm gonna stuff it full of ingredients.
Wow.
Which is chilies and meat, and I think some Sichuan oil in the bottom. And then how do I eat it? Just shove it in my mouth?
Yeah.
Take the whole thing at once? No, take a bite.
Take a bite.
Looks nice, no?
Hey.
Oh, look at this.
Spicy G.
I think just spicy G.
And
It's very good. The bread is very soft. It must be from rice flour.
Yeah.
flour.
The bread is really soft. And when you get inside, it just explodes with chili oil. You can't beat it.
Good. Yum, yum, yum.
I tell you what, the food on this trip so far, on this guided tour with our group, has been consistently good.
So good.
They really are going to restaurants that we didn't know about. Like nice, kind of fancy, usually well-designed restaurants with tons of good dishes.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of the tour group, evidently tomorrow we're going to a gala.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be supposed to be dressed up.
Oh yeah.
So now we need to go buy some clothes. Nice pants, nice shirt. Jeans are not gonna cut it. This
T-shirt and jeans.
not gonna cut it.
Okay.
So now we go shopping, and then to end the video will be a gala where I think we're gonna go on stage and potentially even accept an award.
All right.
Luckiest man in the world because he married an angel, and then she gave him another angel. That must be the award. Let's go.
Oh my god, you guys. I got here at like 9:30 p.m. and the store is almost closing. Jean is with Steve alone at the hotel room. So I am shopping by myself and I gotta hurry. I actually got my first dress already and I forgot to vlog it because I was a little worried that the store will be closing soon. So I still got to find something for Steve. So hopefully I'll find it somewhere. In here, lots of shops still open. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Okay, I went here earlier And the lady said everything is 50% off. It looks like a Playboy kind of store, but it's a baby boy store. You know what? I'm just looking at this stuff. I'm gonna just pretty much copy the stuff from the Manhattan here. So that's what I'm gonna do. I think that looks good, Steve. I think I'll buy this one. Or this one. The leg is bigger on this one. I think this one is better. Okay, sashay. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, finally.
And so welcome to the opening ceremonies of the 9th International Festival of the Intangible Cultural Heritage here in Chengdu, China, everybody. Now, the good news here is also the bad news. Because the bad news is you're stuck with me for the next portion of the video because only one representative per YouTube channel, so Ivana and Baby Jean are not here. But this is kind of good news because last night while Ivana was buying our clothes, she didn't come back till like midnight 30 or even 1 in the morning. She probably fell asleep, so she can use the rest. Anyway, she'll catch up with us later at the gala tonight. But in the meantime, let's see what is happening here. And just like that, it's time for lunch at the Panda restaurant featuring a special guest. Da, 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 da. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad doing this, but too hungry to not do it. What is it? I think it's just, I don't know.
What is it? Oh, panda head.
It's almost like cheesecake.
Oh, cheesecake. All right.
Could be wrong about that. Oh yeah, look, there's something inside. Whatever it is rich and good.
Yeah.
Chicken wings. Chicken wings. Oh my gosh. One of the best latte foam arts I've ever seen. Look at that. That's a panda. See what I mean? This is rice and almost looks like meat sauce on top, no? With the runny yellow, come on. Look good, right?
Try it. Good.
Mighty fine. So good. Best one yet.
Oh.
Better than pizza.
Wow.
Oh, pork neck.
Pork neck.
Ah, that's why it's so good. It's pork neck. The texture is unbelievable. Oh my gosh, everybody! This whole thing is for me, okay? Oh my gosh! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Look at the meat. That's a good-looking piece of steak, already chopped up, and then some chili and maybe some other kind of sauce on the side. Oh my gosh! What's on top? Oh, it's a bone actually. Look at that!
So cute.
Look at that! They cut it so it's like a miniature carrot.
Ah, yeah.
To go with your steak. Now, first we go plain, and then we go with the chili powder. Oh man! Oh man! Listen, if you're a foreigner in Chengdu, you might grow tired of the Sichuan oil, right? It's in everything. If that's the case, come to this restaurant because the Western food here is so good. And now with chili powder. Although with steak this good, so mouth-watering and so tender, you really don't need much flavor. But we'll try. so good. But plain is better. Good quality meat.
Yummy.
She's good. Pause the vlog again, everybody. Pause the vlog again. Ivana, please remove the backpack and speak into the camera clearly and audibly for what you just told me, because my wife is full of surprises. Take the backpack off. I gotta show people this. This is incredible. Okay, so as you can see here, this is the back of the dress. Okay, looks nice, looks good. Let's see the front, Ivana. Now, tell me what you just told. Tell them.
So I'm wearing it backwards on purpose. This is actually the back.
So let me see the
This is
front.
the back side.
So this is supposed to be the front, just a normal neckline. And you've decided that you want that button up top. It looks better this way.
Right? More design, more stuff.
So actually, for $6, you got 2 dresses. You got the front and the back. That's a $3 dress. Wow, my wife's so thrifty, man. Anyway, now to the gala.
More food. What?
Oh, the bowl. Wow, what's it made from?
Sugar or sugar.
So he's shaping it now. I think he's about to blow on it.
你这样子，
这个
我要控制不住我的表情了。等一下，我刚才给我拍的好看吗？
来放这里，均匀的吹，把嘴巴闭紧。
Well, she's gonna blow on it.
好，慢点，不用力啊，再轻
She
点点。
blows it and he
慢
shapes
点，慢
it.
点，轻一点就可以，不要用力啊，来继续一点点就可以，慢点，慢点，慢点，
See,
轻一
she's
点，不要
blowing.
用力哦，要均匀啊，再轻点点，
And he's got one finger now, just right to shape it.
来继续，
Look at that!
再轻点点，吹，好，可以了，把嘴巴张开，
Made
张
out
开
of
嘴，等一下
sugar.
再吹了，慢慢的吹啊，
That's
好，
fast. It's
保
almost
持姿
done.
势，
Put
用
the
鼻
stick
子呼吸。
inside. And I guess it's a cat. Is that what it is?
好，可以了，放开。
And he just snaps it off because now it's not hot anymore. Just when it's hot, you can bend it, and at the end, he just snaps it off. I think his assistant here can eat the remaining sugar, a little treat for her.
要宏观，
And maybe it's a rooster. Yes, a rooster. Wow.
也来继承，好的，这是比竖的也可以。哇，
谢谢。
我就想记录，把麦给谁？好，我的爱，
还有一个牛。
Oh, did she buy it? Customer.
我来了。哦，麦，我操，对不起
I think she bought it.
，sorry。
You bought it. Oh, you bought it. Good one. Good job. I thought you work here.
好呀，我听懂。I can understand.
Sorry. Good job. Beautiful.
Beautiful. I
Okay.
know.
Okay. Bye.
拜拜。
I figured she was his assistant. I think she was a customer. She said, "Hey, make me a rooster," and then she blew the straw. I think that's right. Anyway, super talented guy. In any case. Oh, baby. Check it out, guys. Something tells me there's gonna be a drone show tonight. Wow, that's gotta be, I mean, that's like 20 by, that's gotta be 1,000 drones. 20 by 50, no? More. 2,000, 3,000 drones. So in the background is a stage. We're pulling up to the outdoor theater, and everybody here is amazed by the drones.
Wow, this is where we will have our gala dinner tonight. Very nice.
And so as it turns out, jeans are totally acceptable.
I know, it's not as formal as we
Yeah,
thought.
we're a bit overdressed, but no problem. It's better to be overdressed than underdressed.
Right.
Now, venues like this are typically my favorite places to watch music. Right? Music
Right.
festival, music concert, outdoors always sounds better than indoors. So let's see if a place like this can throw a good tourism celebration gala.
We gotta move tables. So yeah, table closer to the stage. Perfect. Oh my gosh, look at this. Fresh cheesy.
Oh, check this guy out. This is the big boss. He's switching seamlessly from English to Chinese, and he's got a glass of wine in his hand.
So when you see, please smack this mouth. Don't you feel love?
Woo! Or is this plate number 1?
We'll Jean is making friends. Jean is making friends.
Eugene, my name is Leo.
Nice to meet you. Sorry. Our hands are a little dirty. Yeah, good. Look, look. 1, 2, 3. I think Jean likes roast beef.
Making friends.
It's good, right? We just came up here to change Jean's diaper. But it looks nice from up here, no?
Yeah.
You see the scale of it now. You can tell they got a good budget because it's a huge show and they've spared no expense. The costumes, the dancing, all the people, all the tables, all the food, they got a good budget, no?
The drone spectacle, Wings of Innovation.
Look at all
You
of them.
are about to witness showcases demographic innovation and civilizational progress while embodying Trip.com's mission.
From humanity's first spark to the digital age,
come
our
on, with the
progress
audio
has
too.
been fueled by population growth of 450 million.
Oh, look at the wheels of the train are
Bullet
turning.
trains of
The
northern
wheels of the
China
train are turning.
now
Look at them.
extend frontiers for 1.4 billion. Each living
See that?
density
Yeah.
encodes a
Wow.
civilization's DNA. 4 million along the Nile prove the power of population density. 200 souls per square kilometers built pyramids with stone, wheat-filled granaries, Nile barges carry.
The ladies were trying to convince Jean. Hey Jean, look at this guy, look at this guy.
18 million.
But Jean was staring at them. So now Jean got a new friend. Oh.
For 50 kilometers every day.
Looks like the Colosseum, no? Roman Colosseum?
Intercontinental trade packs into
Wow.
languages.
Amazing. I mean, what's the point of fireworks? This is so much better than fireworks. I mean, it's a bird flying through the sky. It's amazing. All right, so at the end of the night, they got a DJ on stage who is a young Chinese lady. And I'm not exactly into DJ music, but I think she's doing a great job. Now, we probably can't play most of it because copyright, but she was mixing in like Chinese music with big beats right into 90s hip hop, back into more Chinese stuff, back into Macklemore. It was great. And everyone was dancing. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, let's try to recap this video because it was a long video, it might be hard. The drone show was a highlight. First ever drone show. They got to write some software to make the drones go to the right place, and also the lights, the coordination of the lights.
Right.
There's a lot going on.
Very cool.
They did it seamlessly, but I think the highlight of the video was
The pandas.
the pandas. The pandas.
Pandas are
Definitely
cool.
the pandas.
They're
We-
so cute.
We did a lot. And
Yeah.
one funny thing is, so many people commented in the past months and weeks and years that in order to have better Chinese food, we have to go to proper restaurants.
Right.
We were doing a lot of street food before.
Right. The food in the street.
Food has been so good.
Yeah, the food in the strip has been amazing.
It's been a highlight.
Yeah.
Every lunch and every dinner is like
And
Wow.
they always put so much food on the table.
a lot of food waste because of the YouTube aspect, but no problem because
It's so good though.
Part of the
I've
promotion.
been overeating probably.
no regrets.
Yeah. Anyway,
I'm amped up from dancing. Wow.
let's end it with your best dance move.
Oh God.
Jeez.